Okay. Thanks everybody for coming to our call tonight. It's so great to see you. I'm going to start out by having Kim share a little bit about her Super Sunday. And then after that, we will have Bryn share with us her takeaways from Super Saturday. So Kim, tell us a little bit about the speakers and Chris Downing, what your favorite part was.
Okay. It was awesome. My favorite part was actually having Jamie there and having her speak and hearing her story. And she actually got up. She did a really good job on her speech, and I guess that was the first time that she had actually did public speaking. And so it was really, really cool to be there for her first time. And then it was really awesome that at the end, when we did the workout, Chris made her get up there on stage with him and do the workout. And I didn't know that she was part of the test group for Shift Shop.
That's awesome. Tell me her name again. Who was it?
Jamie. Do what? Oh, I can't remember her last name. She is the lady that's lost 180 pounds.
Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. Wow.
Yeah, she is. She's a 9-star coach too.
Oh, how cool.
That is awesome. But she's still pretty heavy. I would probably say she's probably still around 280, somewhere around in there.
Oh,
but she started out in 2015, and she kicked butt. She kicked my butt in that workout. So
that's awesome.
Awesome. But all the speakers were good. John, I can't remember his last name. I wrote it down. I don't have my notes in front of me. He's one of the guys from corporate that works with the 5 to 9-star coaches on their plans. And he gave a really, really good inspirational speech. And the main thing I took away from him was be yourself. Everybody's flawed. Everybody has issues. Everybody has, problems in life. But, just to be honest with yourself, show your flaws, because that's who you are. You are human. And that's awesome because I'm a perfectionist, and so it's very hard for me to show my flaws to anybody. So it meant a lot, and he did a really good job on his speech. And Chris was amazing. He was very honest, very upfront. He did a great job. He called a lot of the people up there on stage. He had like 5 people up on stage with him that did the workout with him. And he, like I said, he's giving this 2 years. And if the coaches of Beachbody aren't happier, healthier people, that he's out, so he point blank said, y'all got to perform, basically. And he was real honest about it, and it was great. It was really great hearing him speak. It was really great seeing the human side of him and what he feels about the business. He's not one of the salesmen. He's one of the trainers. So, he's more about everybody being fit and healthy and living a healthier lifestyle. And that's where his focus is. And that was really awesome to hear his side of it. And then at the end, we presented them all with gifts, all the speakers with gifts. And he is apparently fixing to be a grandfather. And his daughter's baby shower to be there at Super Sunday. And so he got her on the phone on a video chat. And when he got his gifts, they were all little onesies with all these little Shift Shop sayings on them. It was really awesome.
That's awesome. I love it. Thanks so much for sharing, Kim.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I love Super Saturday. I love being surrounded by those people. Everyone is just so positive and, into fitness and helping others. And I just love being around that positivity and those type of people. So we had an awesome time on Saturday at ours in Salt Lake City. We had Bryn, Carolyn, Ashley, and Rachel. They all came, and it was super awesome. We had kind of a meeting where we had a couple of speakers, and then we worked out with Tony at the end. So I'm going to turn it over to Bryn now so that she can share with us her takeaways and what she learned from it. This was her first experience there. And so I'm excited to hear from you, Bryn. I'll turn it over to you now.
Okay. I'm not just a little bit obsessed with Tony Horton. So I
That's awesome.
bought this book like 4 years ago and I like devoured it. It was so good. And so basically I'll kind of touch more on what Tony said, because he also offered a challenge at the end of his comments, and what would be Beachbody without a challenge, of course. So so some things that I took away from Tony is it doesn't matter where you come from. Some of the things that he was talking about, he was a Boy Scout, and one of the pictures he held up was a Boy Scout, and what's so cute is I just got put in charge of wolves. So I'm actually a den leader right now. And so, oh, my children are screaming. So I got from it, like, just the little things in life that you do make a huge impact on people you think are small. He was a stutterer. He couldn't really communicate with anyone. He was a C- average student. He was a mime on the Santa Monica Pier, and that's how he paid for his rent. So this is Tony Horton, like one of the godfathers of Beachbody. And he started out like really, really small. And some things that really kind of drove his passion, he had a terrible weightlifting coach in college, and who was just abusive and terrible and just didn't care about him. And then he had an awesome weightlifting coach. I can't remember it like later in life, but he realized the impact of someone's health and their just their personal story and how they grow can be affected just by one person believing in them. And so Tony then became obsessed with weightlifting. Carl Deckler, the Beachbody CEO, paid him $2,000 to do a program for him at first. He paid him like $2,000. It's like Tony Horton paid $2,000 to do anything now is like ridiculous. But just remembering that he doesn't shy away from his story, that he embraces all of the ugly parts of it. And he says, like, from where I've come, like, I love, like, his whole book is called The Big Picture. And so why I bring up The Big Picture is basically his presentation was about his, like, guiding laws. And so he shared a few of them, but one that I'm going to kind of touch on a little bit more, I'm kind of scanning through and just seeing, planning and prioritizing. I felt like that was kind of like the theme for what I was learning. Carl made a challenge to all of the Beachbody coaches, and he said, make a calendar. Like, sit down. He said, if you do one thing, just go home and make a calendar for the rest of the year. Like, what are you going to do with the rest of your year? And so I took that really literally. I was like, oh yeah, like, if you don't plan, if you have no plan, then you're setting yourself up to fail, you know? And so I really liked how much everyone was talking about planning is just the key to success in this business. As long as you plan well, just staying daily consistency, that's how the business grows. It was so cute. I think it was Micah Folsom. She said, this is a crock pot business in a microwave world. I love that, because that's so true. You are not going to have overnight success. You just can't, because it's like working out. Like, I did a workout, I have a six-pack. No, it's daily things that help. Let me see. Okay, so really cool. So this is just a personal challenge from Tony that he gave everyone at the Secret Saturday. He said, here are 7 things. Take 3, 2, or 1. He said, I don't care how many you take, but don't take more than 3. But he said, there are 3, find something that you can do through this scan sheet in the next 7 days to improve your life, improve any aspect of your life. So he said there were like 7 things that like we kind of shouted at the beginning. It's like, I am, you know, like, who's super fit? I am. Who's living the life they want to live? I am, or, you know. And so some things that he said. So number 1 was Your fitness. How are you doing on your fitness? If you could do better, do better. Number 2 was, how's your food and your supplements? If you could do better, do better. 3, if you want better relationships, better your relationships. Said 4, if you want financial success, start making a plan to start helping yourself. 5, if you need to give back more, start giving back more. 6, if you want to go on an adventure, start planning it. Go on an adventure. Just go do something you haven't done before. And then 7 is just a free goal. He said, if you have something that you really want to do, like he said, sobriety, if sobriety is something you're really working on hard, making friendships is the other one, but he said, if there's another goal, just in the next 7 days, really focus on it, make an action plan and focus on that. So I actually have been doing that. So it's been fun. I've been trying to work out every single day, bettering my relationships. I went on a walk with a friend today that I don't really know, but I really wanted to get to know better. And what was the other thing? Food and supplements. I've been trying to eat more veggies because veggies have been the demon of this pregnancy. So I've been trying to get my veggies in. So, that's right. I'm pregnant and I found out it's a boy. It's so exciting. So we're going to have another little boy. So yeah, so those are my takeaways from Super Saturday. It was an awesome workout and it was like so hard, but it was so good. And it was the dream of mine. And also too, my husband came with us and his whole goal was to meet Tom Hardy. And we missed the VIP thing, but we're vests and we get what we want no matter what. So he hunted down Tony after and actually had a one-on-one, like, I know you're leaving. I'm so sorry, Tony. And he just like held his hand, like while Sean was talking to him. And Sean, like, his hands were so soft and yet so masculine. He was like so starstruck. But Tony is just like just as genuine and as kind as you could be. Something that he mentioned was, if you're not down to earth, if you're not kind, then what is the point? You know, if you're not a better person and you can't reach out to people, then like you're wasting your gift. So just staying open, staying kind was also something too that I just really noticed from all the Beachbody people, how approachable they were and how awesome they were. Just how kind and genuine they were. All of them. It was awesome.
Yeah, I love that. I've noticed that too, about that whole community. Everybody is just so friendly and welcoming. And Tony did seem so humble and just, he was awesome. I'm so glad that your husband got to meet him. That was so cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was really fun.
Awesome. So, do you guys have any questions for Bryn?
Yeah, hit me up. Question. I got a lot of notes, like pages of notes. So,
congratulations on your little boy, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
So exciting.
Oh, I guess one thing too that I would add, like we all saw the video, I think it was in the video at the very beginning, the 80-day obsession coming out for Autumn Calabrese. Love her to death. I feel like that would be a huge thing to start gearing people towards, because how many people drop off the bandwagon after January? It's 80 days. So I thought that is brilliant, like to have people involved for 80 days in a challenge. That's awesome. 80 days will get you huge change. So I thought that was, so I feel like that would be something as a team we should really like strive towards, is like getting as many people as we can like into the 80-day obsession. Like just start like telling you like, hey, we're starting something up in January too. So challenge groups like November and December, and like hit up our challenge group in January too, because it's gonna be awesome. And a new program. So that's super fun.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so excited about that. And like you said, 80 days, it's perfect because people usually fall off after like January.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about that program too is that she is focusing on your abs and your butt, which is like what most women want to focus on. And so resistance bands, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
And like all those moves are awesome. So I'm so excited for that one.
Yeah.
One thing
for the double time too.
Yes, double time.
Yeah, I think that one's going to be really good because everybody knows if you have somebody to work out with, you're more accountable because they're right there with you. I have a workout partner that works out with me every day, and it keeps her accountable. It keeps me accountable. And I think the double time will get a lot of more people involved if they have to do it with somebody else, and getting their kids into it. That's an awesome.
Yeah, couples.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that you can add kids in too, because think about, I mean, there's quite a few overweight kids these days, so that'll be great to get them exercising with the parents.
Yeah.
And,
I have a girl
that aren't healthy and more on the fit side. To me, that is a good one for them to start with that in the U2.
I have a girl that I've been talking to her for like months. I've been friends with her since I moved here like 4 years ago, but she's been like on and off with, I really want to sign up. Like, didn't have internet, got internet, didn't hear from her for a week, and then she's like, hey, send me the stuff, and then like all the stuff keeps coming up, and she keeps messaging me, can I come down and work out with you? I'm like, yes, come. And like she never shows up, and I'm just waiting for that day where I'm like, see, this is what you're missing. Like, sign up, stop being like this. I know she'll come one day, but I won't leave her alone.
That's awesome. Fortune is in follow-up.
The
cool thing about the 80-day obsession too is she tells you when to eat. Because like with the 21-day plan, it doesn't tell you exactly the time. So I think that helps people a lot too to see how often they need to eat and like what size they're going to be for each one.
Yeah.
Did you notice that they extended the all access pass till December? I just saw that. Yeah.
That's okay. I still just go month to month.
I know.
I did not know that. That's great.
So that'll be great for obsession.
Yeah,
that's true.
Get it in now before you have to spend $40 more.
Yeah, for sure.
I've actually had like a couple of people where I've been like, they've wanted to sign up, and I'm like, hey, like take advantage of the sale, and it was like June, and I'm like, it ends in July. And then they're like asking about it in July. Oh no, it was extended. And then I tell them again in August. I'm like, these people are going to be like, really? Like, sure. Just keep telling me that.
Like, Beachbody's losing their mind and they're extending the sale. So just appreciate it and just like,
right? Exactly.
Right? Like, just be so grateful that you like could procrastinate and yet you're still getting this awesome deal.
Yeah. So just take it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good way to look at it. Just appreciate it and be grateful.
Yeah. Like, they're like, well, why is it like that price? I'm like, oh, because they lost their minds. Like, because that's like stupid, crazy low price. I've never heard of that before. Like, well, because like I bought P90X and Insanity and T25, and that cost me like what? I mean, like obscene amount of money.
Yeah.
I have it all. Like on my phone and like wherever I want to go. It's such a crazy good deal. It's just incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
I love it.
So Bryn, tell us what like the number one lesson you learned at Super Saturday. What's like your biggest takeaway from the whole event?
Come true. And Tony's just as gorgeous as you think he is. But do you know what? Okay, Tamara, this is a shout out to you. It was actually on my dream board a few years ago. I said, I want to meet Tony Horton. And I took it down because I thought that's insane. I was like,
oh, look at you.
That's awesome.
That's a stupid dream.
I love it.
But I actually met him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so Tamara, shout out to make a dream board because even stupid, crazy things will happen.
For sure.
My like number one takeaway was just to start doing it. Like, stop questioning myself, stop getting out of my head, and just do it. Like, just start doing the things that I think are going to work for my business. Like, because and a lot of them were like, guys, stop copying each other. You can't copy something that's not authentic. I'm like, oh, okay. It was kind of like a slap upside the head. Like, stop looking around. Like, just go for it. Just follow your instincts. It works for you, you know?
I love that. Perfect. Yes.
Guys, that's my takeaway.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that comparison game is not a good one, and copying other people's stuff won't get you as far as being authentic and true to yourself, just like what Kim was saying and what she learned at Super Sunday. So awesome. Well, it was so fun to see all of you beautiful ladies, and thank you so much, Bryn. You did awesome. Appreciate it.
You're best.
Thank you.
You did it.
You did amazing. No need to be nervous around us. Awesome. Well, we've got like 3 to 4 days left of the month. I'm not counting Saturday because everybody's busy on Saturday. So I'm just working hard the next 3 days trying to get some more people ready to go, help more people. So we're in this together. Let me know how I can help you. And I hope you guys have an amazing week. Thanks so much for showing up. It's great to see everybody.
Thank you.
Carolyn's making me hungry.
You should see all my pears.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
She's just doing life over there.
Oh, sorry. I got to multitask. It's life.
Absolutely. All right. Okay. Thanks everybody for coming. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.